everybody, welcome to my kitchen. It is 6:30. I am wearing a beautiful grey tracksuit this morning, and again this is another vlog where I'm up crazy early to go and do things with my horses. So today is Saturday and I work nearly as many Saturdays as I can in the winter months to pay for all the shows I do in the summer. So I work from home, I work for an insurance company, but they're amazing because they're super flexible and let me work like whenever I want basically. So really handy. So I'm up really early to go and be the very first competitor at dressage today at Forest Edge Arena, which is just down the road. So I can race back and start work as soon as I've finished. So we're taking Donny to go and do intro B. Just another outing to get some experience under his belt and go through the whole like platting, going out, being in the warm-up with other horses. And this will be his first time seeing boards because the last time he went to dressage, they didn't have any boards because it was like in quite a small arena. So just somewhere new for him to go out and gain some experience. And Donny is getting pretty big, like bigger than I was hoping he was going to get. So I just want him to be as chill as possible before he gets like really strong and powerful. I mean, he is already quite strong and powerful, but he doesn't know it. He's currently standing at 16.1.5. So I think we're looking at, he's probably going to be 16.3, sadly, but that's fine. So yeah, I just want to keep getting him out and getting him doing stuff. So I'm going to put the kettle on, have a very, very brief cup of tea. Mum's stayed the night, she's here. Oh, help her put the switch on. Yeah, and we're just literally going to drag him in from the field and get him ready. But look at the window, I don't know if you can see that. It's just rain, 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 wind. It's literally been rain and wind all week. So he hasn't really been ridden as kind of properly as I hoped. No, he's just been like walked and trotted a lot and had an easy week. So it's been annoying, but that's January. So I'm not expecting his test to be as good as last time because last time I worked quite hard practicing and this time I've not. So yeah, my dressage outfit's on the door. And we're ready to go. So I'll see you when we get to the yard and I'll finish this delectable cup of tea. This tea to go because it's nearly 7, so I'm just going to stick it in a jug and then put it in my cute little bunny and guinea pig flask because I'm literally only giving myself an hour to plat.
What you got there?
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're not going to have time for breakfast? Yeah, well, we're making a flask. I'm at the yard, Equilight on, horses are in. There's works going on next door, which you can probably hear. Finny, he's just having his breakfast. Donny, he's just finishing his breakfast. I've just loaded up the lorry and all I've got to do really is try and get some plats in him, but he's absolutely soaking wet and mud. But luckily he's black, so hopefully I'll just brush it out and it won't look too bad. But yeah, it's just horrific weather again, but it's not cold and luckily it's indoor, so I can't complain too much. So that's his mane. Actually, considering I'm in a stable by literally Equilight torchlight, not too bad, just a fuzzy bit there, which I don't know if you can see. I know, and his forelock actually turned out okay. I managed to get a lot of it in because his mane was so wet. It was actually a bit easier to do, but we won't actually see what he looks like until he gets under the Forest Edge lights because it's just so dark in here. He's got his tail guard on. Good boy. So I've got 10 minutes really until I've got to go. Good boy. Yeah. He has got a little bit of a tuft, but not too bad. Nearly light, we're officially ready to go. So I'll see you guys when I get to Forest Edge and hopefully we'll be there organised and I can get dressed and yeah, do a good test. So when I arrived and got Donny in the warm-up arena, he'd never been in this arena before, and you might be able to hear myself in some of the clips. I actually give myself a lesson, and I talk to myself and sort of tell myself what to do, so I don't just ride aimlessly round and round. I really wanted to work on getting his shoulders together and getting him sort of fluent through his body. It was what we worked on last week with my lesson at Sitting Pretty Dressage. So we just wanted to sort of go over some of the circle exercises I did just to get him soft and supple and bending through his body. And you can see he's sort of fighting with me a little bit to start off with, but then it becomes more and more smoother. I also like to do lots of transitions, just making him walk forwards through into the walk. As this is a walk and trot test, obviously the walk has got to be just as good as the trot. So yeah, I didn't actually run through the test, just doing exercises to make him supple and listen to me. I kept him in the middle because there was other horses going around the outside. He hasn't had loads of horses be ridden in the same space as him, so I do find it quite hard to get him focused on me, and I find it easier just to have him in the middle, working on a circle and kind of listening to me. Luckily, there was only one or two other riders going around the outside, so he did sort of settle and listen to me after a few minutes. But yeah, so you'll probably hear me just muttering away to myself, and you'll see some giraffiness, but that's warming up a 4-year-old.
everybody with some results. I'm just snuggling up in my UD and having some breakfast. And Mum has just been and picked up my test sheet from Forest Edge. And he won the class! Yee! So, first show of 2023. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I didn't think he was going to win it because his test was better, I thought, than last time, but there's still loads to improve on. So yeah, first with a score of 66.73%. I'll just read through. So we got all between 6 and 7.5 for everything. Really good. Comments, just kind of the same as what you could see. Contact varying, but very obedient. And this is the comment, which, like, in the little comment box at the end. Super horse, lots to like and aptly named. His name is Kusain Rhythm, like that's his show name, so Rhythm. When he works more from hind legs into contact, he will settle into the contact more. Promising work, well done. So really, really happy. There was 8 entered. Yeah, chuffed with that. So yeah, I feel like we've got lots and lots to work on, especially the canter work. I just really want to crack the canter work so we can like move on and progress a bit more, but that's going to take time. He's very gangly and needs time. He's also gone bum high at the minute, so he's growing a bit. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog, enjoyed dressage, and I'll see you all next Monday. Bye!